Well, despite The Man with the Golden Gun ended up being a big disappointment, but in '77, the James Bond franchise redeemed itself with The Spy Who Loved Me, and here's my review of it. Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews presents the summer of 007. So greetings my fellow YouTubers and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name's Doyle, better known to you as the Big D, so I'm going to be bringing to you my next review of the James Bond franchise. If you've not seen my reviews for the other movies and my ranking of Sean Connery's flicks of James Bond, go click on that card that's up there. There we go. Yeah, it's been up there for just a few seconds, and I'll give you a few seconds before I get into this review. Okay, now I'll do it. Alright, now it's time for The Spy Who Loved Me, released in 1977 by United Artists and produced by Eon Productions. The 10th James Bond flick and the third to star Roger Moore as the title character of James Bond. Well, not title character, but the particular character of Secret Agent James Bond. Directed by Louis Gilbert. This, of course, takes its title from the 1962 novel by Ian Fleming, which happened to be the 10th book in the James Bond series, though it does not contain any elements of the novel's plot. Now, the storyline involves a reclusive megalomaniac named Karl Stromberg, who plans to destroy the world and create a new civilization under the sea. And Bond teams up with a Russian agent to stop the plans, all while being hunted by Stromberg's powerful henchman, Jaws. Let's get to it. A British and a Soviet ballistic missile submarine suddenly disappear. James Bond, MI6 agent 007, is summoned to investigate. On the way to his briefing, Bond escapes an ambush by a squad of Soviet agents in Austria, killing one during a downhill ski chase and evading the others. The plans for a highly advanced submarine tracking system are being offered in Egypt. There, Bond encounters Major Anya Amasova, KGB agent XXX, as a rival for the microfilm plans. They travel across Egypt together, encountering Jaws, a tall assassin with razor-sharp steel teeth along the way. Bond and Amasova reluctantly join forces after a truce is agreed by their respective British and Soviet superiors. They identify the person responsible for the deaths as the shipping tycoon and scientist Karl Stromberg. While traveling by train to Stromberg's base in Sardinia, Bond saves Amasova from Jaws, and their cooling rivalry turns to affection. Posing as a marine biologist and his wife, they visit Stromberg's base and discover that he had launched a mysterious new supertanker, the Leparis. 9 months previously, as they leave the base, a henchman on a motorcycle featuring a rocket sidecar, Jaws in a car, and Naomi, an assistant pilot of Stromberg, in an attack helicopter chased him. But Bond and Amasova escape underwater when his car, a Lewis Spirit from Q Branch, converts into a submarine. Jaws survives a car crash, and Naomi is killed when Bond fires a Sea Air missile from his car, which destroys the helicopter. While examining Stromberg's underwater Atlantis base, the pair confirms that he is operating the stolen tracking system and evade an attack by a group of Stromberg's mini-subs. Back on land, Bond finds out that the Leparis has never visited any known part of or harbor. Amasova discovers that Bond killed her lover, Sergei Barsov, as shown at the beginning of the movie, and she vows to kill Bond as soon as their mission is complete. Now to the ending, the procedure like always. You have 5 seconds to stop this video, go to the description box below, and fast forward to the time below. If you've seen the movie already, please continue on. Here we go. Okay, you've been warned. Bond and Emma Silva board an American submarine to examine the La Paris, but the submarine is captured by the tanker, which is revealed to be a floating submarine dock. Stromberg sets his plan in motion, the simultaneous launching of nuclear missiles from the captured British and Soviet submarines to obliterate Moscow and New York City. Excuse me. This would trigger a global nuclear war, which Stromberg would survive in Atlantis, and subsequently a new civilization would be established underwater. He leaves for Atlantis with Emma Silva, but Bond escapes and frees the captured British, Russian, and American sailors. They battle the La Paris crew and eventually breach the control room, only to learn from the dying captain of the La Paris that the commandeered British and Soviet submarines are primed to fire their missiles in only a few minutes. Bond tricks the submarines into firing the nukes at each other, destroying the subs and Stromberg's crews. The victorious submariners escape the sinking La Paris on the American submarine. A submarine is ordered by the Pentagon to destroy Atlantis, but Bond insists on rescuing Emma Silva first. He confronts and kills Stromberg, but again encounters Jaws, whom he drops into a shark tank. However, Jaws kills the shark and escapes. Bond and Emma Silva flee in an escape pod on Atlantis. Well, as Atlantis, excuse me, is sunk by the torpedoes. Emma Silva picks up Bond's gun and points at him, but then chooses not to kill him, and the two embrace. As you can imagine, folks. The Royal Navy recovers the pod, and the two spies are seen in an intimate embrace through its port window, much to the bemusement of their superiors on the ship. End of story. So, what did I think of The Spy Who Loved Me? What can I say? This is a classic. This was what recovered the Bond franchise, despite The Man with the Golden Gun ended up being a big disappointment. The film did pretty well, going on to make 185 million worldwide. Anyway, this would be the highest grossing film of United Artists at the time. And I have to say, it was pretty good as a matter of fact. It was just so incredible. And apparently it's Roger Moore's favorite of all the Bond films he did. Many reviewers consider it to be the best installment to star him. I actually have to agree with him and everybody else, even though Roger Moore has been dead for several years. But anyway, I agree. This is definitely one of the best Bond movies he's done. I mean, I do like a few others. Maybe not all of his movies are the greatest, but still, I gotta give him credit. I mean, Roger Moore manages to redeem himself. Now, playing Emma Silva is Barbara Bach, who did a really good job. Let's see here. Curt Jurgens as Stromberg, definitely a pretty good villain. And Jaws, played by Richard Kiel, yes, who we sadly lost, I think, a year or two ago. Caroline Munro plays Naomi, but the voice was dubbed by Barbara Jefford. Yep. And of course, we got our usual players of MQ and Miss Moneypenny, Bernard Lee, Desmond Llewellyn, and Lois Maxwell, and lots of others. Also, the score, which was this time was now done by Marvin Hamlish instead of John Barry. But even so, that score was pretty good and what have you. The music in The Spy Who Loved Me is absolutely good. But the big thing about this movie is, of course, its theme song, which is the song Nobody Does It Better, done by Miss Carly Simon herself. Yeah, definitely among one of my many top favorite theme songs to James Bond movies. While I like themes from, well, a few of the early ones, like Goldfinger, for example, and Live and Let Die, but there are other songs that prove to be even more good. Like Take For Your Eyes Only, for example, which was originally supposed to be the next film after this, as it was credited in. But however, they changed their mind and went with Moonraker after that, which that'll be done next time. But anyway, from what I've seen, The Spy Who Loved Me, the film is amazing. The cast is good. Roger Moore does an exceptionally good job as Bond. Let's see. The story's really good. The music's good, and of course, the main theme to the movie, that My Carly Simon. Of course, you can't go wrong with that one. It's absolutely great too. Everything's pretty good. So, would I recommend The Spy Who Loved Me? Hell yeah! This is a Bond film I'd say you shouldn't pass on. This is a classic and is among one of my top favorites of the Roger Moore films. Would it be my top? Well, I won't tell you until I do the ranking of Mr. Moore's Bond films later in the month. But nevertheless, it's still a great film. So, if what are your thoughts on The Spy Who Loved Me? Please tell me in the comments section below. If you like this video, click the like button below, subscribe to my channel, and be a part of the Big D Nation. Join me next time when I bring to you a review of Moonraker. Thanks for watching, and if you like this, you may want to check out some of these other movies that I have already reviewed. In the upper left-hand corner is the spoiler-free review I did for F9, the latest installment of the Fast and the Furious franchise. The upper right-hand corner is my spoiler-free review of the new military sci-fi flick known as The Tomorrow War. Or if you want some more classics, go to the bottom left-hand corner for my recent review of The Goonies, presented in memoriam to its director, Richard Donner, whom we sadly lost this past week. And the bottom right hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe. If you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc., then I'm your guy. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.